Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to another Buzzing About Town and to today's video. And what I want to do is I want to show you 5 places that I personally would vouch for and think that if you are going to head over from the city centre over towards Jomtien, these are 5 places in my opinion I think you should come and check out, especially if you're looking for some afternoon places to come and have fun and enjoy a few beers and chat with girls, etc. These 5 over here, they're not the only 5, but they're 5 that I think you should come and have a look at. And let's just say your afternoon will be full of fun, laughter, love, and possibly some romance. Who knows? That, as they say, is up to you. All right, so if you look on the map right now, I'm basically outside the Passion Gentlemen's Club. Now, I'm not going to go inside any of these buildings right now, but I will be doing that in the near future, so bear with me. It's just right now it's not practical. Excuse me. It's not practical, but I will be coming back in the not too distant future and showcasing each and every one of these because they really are fantastic. And also you get to have a little ride around Jomtien. I'm going to show you how to get to these places. A couple of them are tucked out the way, as is this one where I am right now outside Passion. So I'm going to spin the camera around, give you a brief insight as to what to expect, and then we're going to jump on my trusty bike and away we go. And let's go and have some fun and have a good drive around. It's a beautiful hot day today. Let's have a drive around and see what's going on here in Jomtien. All right, let's go. So the building you can see in front there where the water truck is, you go through those doors. It's a big old style house. There's a swimming pool there which you can enjoy. The girls will join you. Inside there's a big large air conditioned lounge area, and inside there's a pool table, lots and lots of space and seating, and the girls will come and join. Prices of the beers for what you're getting are very, very reasonable. No arguments there. Normally they have between sort of like 15 to 20 girls, sometimes a few more, and the girls will come and sit with you. And yeah, it's a really good place. It's a good vibe, and you can come down here of an afternoon and easily spend a couple of hours and have a good time. So this one here is Passion Gentlemen's Club. Just Google it on YouTube, Google it, and you'll see, put in there Passion Gentlemen's Club, and it will all be appearing. And there we go, as I talk, some of the girls are arriving. Good afternoon to you girls. All right, so I'm going to hop on the bike, spin it around, and we're going to head off and we're going to go down to what is the latest place to hit the scene here in Jomtien, called the Viper Lounge. Now, the reason I want to show you this one is because from here you are literally in the middle of nowhere, and you can be easily forgiven for thinking that you've taken a wrong turn. But don't worry, trust me, follow this route that I'm showing you now. We are now heading back out towards Jomtien, the main area where the Cove Bar is. And one of the things I like about this particular area, or should I say like or don't like, is they've incorporated every possible riding hazard that you could think of. So you've got speed bumps, we're going to have gravel, we're going to have holes, we're going to have it all. But anyway, but as you can see, we're tucked away in a little village here. And perfect, if you imagine if you lived here. Oh dear. Right love, I'm just nipping out for a pint of milk. Who remembers the old pint of milk scenarios? I met a guy once, and he literally, I couldn't believe it. He said to me, I met him in a bar, and he said to me, yeah, he said, I've just nipped out. He said, the wife thinks I've come for a pint of milk, but I've gone for a week in Pattaya. And I was just like, really? Are you like having me on now, mate? And he went, no, seriously. He said, we're not getting on. Well, that was an understatement, saying that you've gone for a pint of milk and he comes out here. But yeah, he said, we're not getting on. He said, I just said, right, I'm out, I'm going for a pint of milk. I'll catch you later. And he flew all the way over here. Unbelievable. But you can see the road conditions here are pretty bad, and they're not going to get much better. But anyway, we are heading now down towards the main road. You'll recognise this as soon as we get down here. You're going to go, yep, I know where we are. But like I say, if you Google, oh, let's watch this gravel. I hate this gravel. This is the one part of riding that this gravel will just have you off in a nanosecond. There you go, look, an old telephone box. Right? Good old telephone. You see a few of these popping up every now and then. But right now in the distance you will recognise where we are. We're coming down to the main entrance into Jomtien, where the arch is, where you got Hemingway's and a few other great places, and we're going to go to the Viper Lounge, which is a new place. It used to be called the #1 Agogo in Jomtien, when in fact it was the only Agogo in Jomtien, and they've kind of continued that historical statement. And you'll see now right where we are, you know exactly where we are. We are at that junction. And there on the right hand side is the cove. Pop in there. And just up here we're going to head down. Alright. Oh. So, got to run the gauntlet. Let's see if we can manage this. Come on, baby, you keep going, I can go then. Go on, Lil, let's go. Thank you very much. All right, so we're gonna head across. Oh dear. I'm only giggling to myself because I think, what on earth are we doing? Anyway, right, so you will recognize where we are now. We are on the main drag going into Jomtien, towards Jomtien Beach. And there's two places, well, three actually, but two that I want to talk about. And one I'm going to give a shout out to, he's a mate of mine. But up here on the right hand side, on the left hand side, up here on the left hand side, we are going to come to the Viper Lounge. Now this is the place that used to be the #1 a-go-go. And I have been in there in the past, and without being rude or disrespectful, I think they still had the same stuff from the day they very first opened, like 50 years ago, however long it was. But here is the Viper Lounge. There you go in there, Viper a-go-go. Now if you pop in there, I guarantee you'll have a great time. So nice, they've done a really, really good job, really nice. Head in there, and as I say, there's quite a lot of girls, and it's what you would expect in any kind of a go-go bar basically around in the city. So pop yourself in there, and right next door, my mate Bazza, that's the Liquor Lounge. And you may remember Bazza. Bazza used to be the owner of Camel Toe, and he sold that to Steve, and now he's got this place here right next door to Viper Bar. And it's an open front, those doors slide back. He's a character. Bazza's one of those people, you either love him or you hate him. Me personally, I think he's fantastic. He's a right laugh. I'll tell you what, he can tell you some stories. Come in there just for the stories alone. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head over to the Kitkat. We're going to go and see Sergi in the Kitkat here, and head through these bars areas. Now just here, right in front of us there you go, there is the Kitkat, and that's another gentleman's club. And pop in there. Normally they'll have about 10 to 15 girls in there. You go through those doors, you do a right turn, and then there's lots of cubicles, like lounge seat cubicles, and there's a pool table at the far end. And go in there, they've got a nice long bar, air conditioned, prices are very reasonable, no issues there, and the girls are good fun. And you can see they're open at 3 until 10, but I would check that on their Facebook page just before you head off, just in case things have changed. But pop in there, go and see Sergio, nice guy. And we're literally going to go around the back street now, then we're going to join the main road. So there's three are done, plus a little shout out there to the Liquor Lounge. Gotta love the names of some of these places, yeah. Liquor Lounge. And thank you. All right, so we're gonna get back on the main road. Beautiful hot day today. All right, there you go, you get a free beach tour as well. 2 for the price, well actually it's 6 for the price of 5. Actually that's wrong as well, isn't it? Because I've just mentioned the Liquor Lounge. So it's 7 for the price of 5, and then considering it's free, happy days. Anyway, right, so we're now heading down Beach Road. This is the main beach road here in Jomtien, and I've got to be honest with you, it's my favourite part of the area. I like coming down here often and having a chill out. It's a nice vibe. The sea's clean, you can swim. So definitely, in my opinion, a place worth checking out. And what we're going to do is, this is not the soy you want, but it's just to show you the network, the grid work. Here is soy 2. Now they're getting their food. What they've got there today? Oh, Guesthouse Tom Yam, lovely. Guesthouse is a Thai soup, lovely. Guesthouse Tom Yam. And here you go. So we're going to go up soy 2 now. There's a couple of bars here. You've got the Blue Flower and a couple of others. But the one I want to show you is all the way up here. We're going to head up here and keep going straight. Bear with me. We are not lost. Even though we may appear to be lost, we're not. And there's a lot of guest houses up here. Cheap and cheerful. Good location. Keep yourself to yourself. Relatively quiet as well of an evening. There's not a lot of action up this end of the woods. So if you are looking for a relatively quiet area where you can chill out and not be disturbed with loud music, well then that's the place. Now, you got the Rock 'em Up bar. That's the Rock 'em Up bar. And right in front of us now, here you are. Here is the Seahorse. This one here. So this is the Seahorse. And go in there, go and say hello to Lee. When you walk through those doors, you got a pool table, you got lots of seating and comfortable seating, you got some bar stool areas, you can sit at the bar. Again, Lee has about 15 to 20 people in there. Definitely worth popping into. The girls are good fun, make you feel very welcome. And this is called the Seahorse Lounge, and there's their Facebook at Seahorse Lounge Pattaya. So have a look on Facebook, check him out. Go and say hello to Lee. He's a nice guy, good guy, pop in and say hello to him, and you can enjoy a nice few hours in there. All right, so we've done Passion, we've done Viper, a go-go, we've done Kitkat, I mentioned the Liquor Lounge, that one there is a Seahorse, and what we're going to do now is we're going to head all the way over to Blush. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm slightly biased with Blush. I know Basil, he's a very good friend of mine, and as is Vic, the manager. Been friends with them since the day they opened. It used to be called the Rioja Lounge. Who remembers that day? Who remembers back in the day, the Rioja Lounge? And I'm going to ride you this way because I want to take you past a place called the Winchester. Again, another blast from the past. Who remembers the Winchester? It used to be up here on a roundabout, which I'll show you in a minute. And again, another iconic place. Sadly, it's a bakery now, would you believe? Now, are you going to stay there, mate, or are you going? What are we going to do? Heads go forward, tails you stay where you are. What are we doing? They're a world to their own. Good morning. The old taxi man there saying hello to me. Oh, it is hot today. Love it. Right, now, come on, young man. Let's go. You can do it. This car's seen better days, isn't it? Any panel beaters and resprayers out there fancy a task? Look at the state of that. Fair play. But he's earning his living. It does its job, and that's all that matters. The rest of it, peripherals, as they say, immaterial. Although you wouldn't get him entering this in modified nationals or cruising live, would you? Go on, son. Are any of you guys into cars? When I was back in the UK, I started to get into, I had a Mitsubishi GTO 3 litre. I rebuilt it out to 3.1, put an aluminium flywheel in. My good Lord, that thing went like a rocket. And I spent 2 years with my eldest son, with Matthew, and we went to modified nationals, to cruising live. We did all the car shows, everything, we've done the whole lot, and it really was a great experience. And back in the day, my young lad, boy, he was young then, he's old now. What's Matthew now? He must be about 36, I think, 37. But yeah, when he was younger, I was top dad, because I took him to all these places, and of course, you had all the car dolly birds, and as an exhibitor, I would showcase my car, and he would be there with me to get all these fit girls, all the showgirls coming up, taking photos, etc. And I wonder secretly how many times he nipped off to the toilet. But hey ho, it's all part of life's learning curve. Well, something like that anyway. And the irony of it is he later on in life progressed on to become a UFC fighter. He was fighting on Bellator, and I brought him out here for a holiday. I said, come on mate, get yourself out here. And I told this story before. We were down in Tip Plaza on Second Road celebrating Songkran back in the day, and this girl took a shine to him, and obviously he had his six-pack and all the other stuff, so she was well smitten. He was a young lad. Fortunately, he took after his mother and not me in the jeans department, so he was a lot better looking than I am. So she was well smitten. Oh hello, what's going on here? Don't know what that is. Scaffolding. I am such a knob at times. Yeah, so where were we? Oh yeah, so she was pretty smitten by him. And he comes up to me, he says, here Dad, he said, she's right into me. And she was a bar girl. So of course I said, well yeah, that kind of makes sense, son. He said, what's the score, Dad? Like, he said, when we finish, like, what do I do? He said, like, I don't have a phone. Can you give me a number and I'll call her and I'll come back and see her, and you know, maybe she wants to come out for a drink. And secretly inside I was giggling to myself because I thought, oh bless, he's got absolutely no idea what to expect. And I said to him, I said, listen mate, I don't want to burst your bubble, but she's working in the bar, son. And of course she's happy because you're young, fit, athletic, good looking, and you've got a six-pack. So what she wants is to spend time with you rather than someone like me whose six-pack's in the fridge. I said, however, you're going to have to cough up, son. And his face, he was like, what do you mean, Dad? I said, well, you're going to have to pay her, mate. What do you mean pay her? I said, she's working, son. You've got to get your money out of your pocket and drop 1,000 baht on the table and crack on. And he was mortified, absolutely gobstruck. Like, I couldn't believe his reaction, to be honest with you. And to that day, sadly, he's never once been back out, which is a real shame, but it is what it is. And I understand his thoughts on it. You know, I'm sure you guys, I know I have, you know, people throw stones and cast judgments about what we're doing and all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, he was not best pleased. Not best pleased. Now, you should turn left. It's like we're going to go through the car park here. Let's whip round here through the old 7-Eleven. And you may recall way back when we're in the depths of the situation we're currently coming out of. I went and saw Lisa at Lisa's Guesthouse, and she was paramount in a real big campaign to get the bars reopened. And in fairness to her, she's done an absolutely fantastic job. She really did. And a lot of people here have got a lot to thank her for, because she really did stand up to the authorities. She dug her heels in and she did not care. And she was very influential. She had a lot of powerful contacts. So of course, you know, it made things different in terms of how they would deal with her. But here you go, here's Lisa's Guesthouse. Let me just give that an unselfish plug there. There you are. But pop in and go and see her. She's a lovely lady, speaks fluent English. Very nice lady indeed. And as I say, she was instrumental in opening back up the bars and getting us on the road to recovery. So we're now up here now. Remember I mentioned earlier about the Winchester Club. Now back in the day, right across the road, oh it's green, let's go, hang on. 8, 7, I'll make that note. Right. So, just over here on the left-hand side, you see where it says grilled? Well, the only grilling they used to do back in the day in this place wasn't baguettes and stuff. It was a girly bar, and it's pretty much got the same layout, the same style, same design, but it was behind closed doors, and yeah, it was a fun old place. It really was. And incidentally, the Murray Jari Restaurant, Sauna and Spa. Pop your head, let me just go over there. Yeah. Have a look in there. If you want to treat yourself to a nice relaxing day out, have a word guys, get yourself in there. It's really nice. Have a look back through my videos. Ages and ages ago, I interviewed the manager. She was a lovely lady, manageress. And have a look in there. All right, so we're nearly at Blush. And basically, if you used to continue up this road all the way to the very end, you would then get onto Sukhumvit. And you have to turn left, and when you turn left, basically to get your bearings, you're not a million miles away from the Macro store. You're not far from Macro. So that will kind of hopefully give you an idea as to where we are. And there's quite a few shacks, and look at that bad boy they're building. And this guy's not looking, look, he's edging his way out, he's not even looking, there you go. He's edging his way up, bless him. But it's all fun and games. But yeah, so you, oh yeah, that big bad boy back there, wasn't it? That was a lot of bees, wasn't it? Big bad boy back there. That's 4 bees and a T. It's a lovely day today. I'm in a really good mood today. Really good mood today. You've got Toys Music Bar just here on the left-hand side. Sadly, that's up for sale, and that's a real shame because I used to go in there. It was a really nice bar, busy, but obviously situations are what they are, and it's taken its toll, bless. But I think within about another 6 months, within 6 months at the end of this year, we will be in a far stronger position, and I think we might be stretching back into the realms of back to the old days, but just with a new cover over it. So let's see. And there's another food centre of an evening. All those units, they're waiting to rent them out. And there's another new building there. Look at that one. Look at that. I don't know what that is, to be true. It's called Checha. No idea what that is. Not really sure. Looks impressive though. And there's another beast behind it. Look at that. So anyway, let's keep going. We're nearly at Blush now. Hold on to me. I like Blush. Blush is great. Barry, the owner, lovely guy. Vic, the manager, absolute diamond geezer. The girls in there are great fun. We often go there on our bar crawls, and everybody comes out and says what a great time they had. And there's 2 floors. Upstairs you've got the Stars Sports Lounge. It's all the same company, same owner, but upstairs they've got what they call the Stars Sports Lounge, and downstairs is the actual Blush part itself. And we're going to turn left just up here. And we're literally about a minute and a half away now. Whew, man, it's hot today. It is getting hot. So yeah, when you go into Blush, let me explain it to you before we get there, then saves me doing it when we get there. Kill a bit of time on the way. So when you go inside, it's a big open area. You can sit outside if you want. They do some fantastic, check out their Facebook, Blush Jomtien. They do some fantastic meal deals where if you go in and you spend, I think it's 400 baht, which let's face it, that's 2 beers and a lady drink. 400 baht, hello buddy, where are you going? Yeah, I got you on camera there, mate. If you'd have T-boned me, you'd have been in trouble. Some great deals, 400 baht, and you get a free dinner, and like Sunday roast, bangers and mash. Oh, they do some fantastic food, and the food's good quality. You know, it's not like they're just chucking out some garbage. They're chucking out really, really nice quality food. Definitely recommended. And those guys have been on the bar crawl with me. They'll vouch for exactly what I've said. It really is a fantastic place. And like I say, upstairs, there's the pool room and jacuzzi rooms and all that kind of stuff rooms. Yes, you know what I'm saying to you. And downstairs is a big open sort of, I don't want to say Spanish style because that reverts back to Rioja. It's a bit more, it's a large, big open lounge area. Very comfortable, very nice, good seating, lots of music, nice levels as well. They're not blasting your lug holes out, and the girls are super friendly, super fun. You will not be disappointed if you choose to get a Bolt taxi to Blush. Now, a Bolt taxi from the city centre, you're talking 75, 80 baht. Jobs are good and done and dusted. All right, so we're going to turn right here. Ooh, where are you going? Here we go. And literally around this corner, you're going to see Blush Jomtien. Great place. Incidentally, guys, if you have been to Blush, drop a comment below. What was your thoughts? And be honest. Be honest. I mean, yes, there it is right in the front of us now. To me, I think it's probably one of the best gents clubs around, but that's just my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. But what do you think, guys? Have a look. Here we are, and you can see there, Stars Bar up the top there, sports and pool, and downstairs is Blush. There you go, that is their Blush hostess. All right, so let me wrap up. Oh, let me stop here. Back in a second. All right, guys, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. As I say, we went to Passion first, then we went to Viper A Go-Go, into Kitkat, around up to Seahorse, and we're finishing off here outside Blush in Jomtien. Like I say, these 5, in my opinion, are definitely worth going to. It's definitely worth jumping on a Bolt taxi and coming and having an afternoon or an evening's fun down here. I don't think you'll be disappointed, to be totally truthful with you. So yeah, check them out. Go and have a look, guys, and you never know, you might find a new place on your radar. All right, so that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, please remember, hit the subscribe button. It really does genuinely help the channel. At the time of making this video, we're close to 50,000 subscribers, which is incredible. Thank you so much indeed. And if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video, check out the bell icon, and that will ding and tell you at 9 o'clock every morning I've given you a video. Have a look on Discord. We've got 15,000 plus members in Discord now. It really is a go-to place for lots of information. And if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link in the description below. Membership here starts from as little as 89 pence. All right, there you go, guys. Thank you very much indeed for watching. And as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.